Good Friday afternoon. I'm Guy McPherson of GuyMcPherson.com, also known as Nature Bats Last. I'm going to provide a few headlines right after the markets closed for the week here on Friday afternoon. And the headlines date all the way back to Monday, because the last one of these videos we did was on Monday morning, right as the stock markets opened in the United States. Okay. So from Monday late morning in Reuters, time to pause. Wall Street grows wary of some stock bubbles. Seems like one would be enough, don't you think? From MarketWatch, same day, stimulus that saved markets from collapse in 2020 now may be a key risk, warns Putnam Investments. From the story itself, as COVID-19 vaccines roll out, albeit with fits and starts in the U.S., financial markets could risk running on a sugar high, according to Putnam Investments, a global market money manager with $192 billion in assets under management. That's a lot of money. From the Miami Herald, also Monday, all travelers to U.S., no matter where they're coming from, need negative COVID-19 test. And that was implemented starting the following day, Tuesday, now 3 days ago. All travelers to the U.S. must have a negative COVID-19 test. From the Associated Press, job losses from virus 4 times as bad as 2009 financial crisis. That was a tremendous event, the 2008-2009 global financial crisis, and job losses from the virus are 4 times greater than that. From Yahoo Finance, your next stimulus check, Congress to speed along $1,400 payments this week. And on the flip side of that coin, from Kaiser Health News, why even presidential pressure might not get more vaccine to market faster. And here's the lead. Americans are dying of COVID-19 by the thousands, but efforts to ramp up production of potentially life-saving vaccines are hitting a brick wall because of the ineptitude of the federal government in working with corporations. From Reuters, on Tuesday, U.S. consumer confidence edges higher. House prices accelerate. So that seems insane to me. And here's the telling sentence from the story. But the survey from the Conference Board on Tuesday showed consumers more than willing to buy homes and automobiles in the next 6 months, indicating that the housing market and manufacturing industry will continue to underpin the economy. So this is good in terms of not losing aerosol masking. This is amazing in terms of what's going on in the world. Are you kidding me? We got rampant unemployment. We got people who aren't making it, and there's no place to go. But still, homes and cars selling like hotcakes. Unbelievable. I caught him even rolling his eyes. For MarketWatch, the ice is cracking on the bull market, one stock market analyst warns. Yes, I've been saying that for a while and quoting several other people who think that the same thing is going to happen in the not too distant future. Well, seems it started happening on Wednesday. Dow sheds 700 points in biggest drop in 3 months. S&P 500 turns negative for 2021, negative for the year so far. From the Washington Post, also Wednesday, the economy is getting even worse for Americans with high school degrees or less education. I'm not at all surprised. Also from the Washington Post, at first coronavirus briefing, White House acknowledges vaccinations will take months. This is no easy, quick fix. If anybody thinks it is, they're really not paying attention. From the Wall Street Journal, also on Wednesday, stocks close sharply lower on concerns about vaccine rollout. And regarding vaccine rollout, first U.S. cases of coronavirus variant that emerged in South Africa have been reported in South Carolina. That from the Washington Post yesterday, Thursday morning. So a new variety of the coronavirus, and already the government is having difficulty getting the vaccines out. From MarketWatch, panic-like selling signs emerge in the New York Stock Exchange Thursday, even as Dow Industrials soar nearly 2%. So that obviously is from yesterday, Thursday. This from the story, the NYSE for New York Stock Exchange ARMS Index, a volume-weighted breadth measure that tracks the ratio of advancing stocks to declining stocks over the ratio of advancing volume over declining volume, was showing a reading of 2.649 for New York Stock Exchange listed shares. Many technicians say a rise to at least 2.000, considerably below that 2.649, suggests panic-like selling behavior. Finally, from yesterday, at the Asia Times, a butterfly flaps its wings in Beijing and the stock market crashes. Yes, another big decline in the major indices yesterday. And finally, from this morning, Democrats ready to bypass Republicans on COVID-19 relief bill. That from the Hill. Democrats are not going to put up with the fake pushback from the Republicans on moving forward. Also, from today, market sell-off deepens as speculative mania continues on Wall Street. Dow drops 600 points. So that's a significant decline from earlier today, and it was matched by a significant decline yesterday, and it looks like we're headed for a substantial decline for all three market indexes this week. And that would be the third week in a row of negative returns from the stock markets. Final headline comes from Bloomberg. Right after the close, U.S. stocks sell off in worst week since October. Markets wrap. And sure enough, the Dow led the way down more than 400 points today. And all of the major indices declined during the last 2 weeks. And this third week in a row down again, but this time substantially. Will this impact the aerosol masking effect? I don't know. I think only one person here knows, and he's not telling. Or she, or they.